Okay, we are live. Let's see. I think we have some folks joining. Okay, good. This is working. Last week we had some technical difficulties, so I'm glad to see that we're working and we've got folks on. So this is great. So hi and welcome to tonight's webinar. I'm excited that you're here. And if you're here, that means somebody invited you, right? You had somebody that thought, man, this could be possibly a good fit for you. So that's my job, is to talk to you more about our company, about our products, and see if this is something that might be a fit for you. But with that, let me first just introduce myself. That my name is Trisha Deming. I have been with Pottery for over 7 years now. So I started out very much not knowing anything about the company or the industry or even pets for that matter. I just had a passion for wanting something different. So I'm going to get into that in just a little bit. But good. Yes, we got lots of folks on. Okay, great. Good. Good to see you guys. Okay, perfect. I think we had a question, but no, we didn't. We're good. Okay, so let me share my screen because this really tells you a lot about me and why I am here today. And it starts with this statement here. I want you to read this with me or just listen as I say it, that every success story starts with a first step. What will your story be? And I remember Tony Robbins listening to a podcast. If you know Tony Robbins, he's a very big guru in the self-development world, business world. And he talked about this very thing, that often a change in your life or something, like when there's a pivot in your life, it usually comes down to a question. There was a question that sparked you that made a change, that caused a different path or a different direction. And that's exactly what happened to me. I was asked of this very thing. These questions down here below, it was, what would I do with an extra $1,000 a month? That's the question that I was asked, that caused me to pause and think, what would I do with an extra thousand? I can think of a lot of things I would do with an extra $1,000 a month or even a week. It says here, what would you do with, an extra thousand a month, a year, a week? What would you do with that? So that was the question that really sparked my interest. And so I want you to think about these questions. How would you spend your time if you had an extra 10 hours a week? What would you do in those hours? What amount of money would make a difference in your life? If time and money were not an issue, what would your legacy be? And I also like to ask, if time and money were not an issue, what would you do with your time? What would you do with your money? So that's where my journey begins. As I said, my name's Trisha. For those that are joining, we have a few that have joined after. My name's Trisha. I have been with Pottery for 7 years now, and I started with no experience, no understanding of what truly was possible, just a dream. I had a dream of what would be possible. When I was asked that question, what would I do? I would travel. I would eliminate my debt. I would take our family on fun vacations. I felt like up to that point, I had just watched a lot of people take their families on vacations, and I was living vicariously through them. They were going to Hawaii, they were going to the Bahamas, taking their kids on Disney cruises. And I thought, oh, if only, my story is, we had enough to get by and we had enough to pay our bills, but I just never felt like we had more extras. Christmas was always like a stretch, and trying to figure that out and barely making it. And then it just, that was the story of our life. And so with Pottery, because of that dream that I felt in my heart, and that burning desire for more, I really truly have been able to change my life. Actually, I'm going to change my name. I'm not Business Overview. My name is Trisha Deming. I was able to, ignite that fire just ignited inside me. And with hard work and commitment, we saw success after that first year. And after 2 years, our income has steadily grown month after month, year after year. And so here we are 7 years later, 6-figure earner, have eliminated our debt, have gone on all these amazing vacations. We just booked another one 2 days ago to take our family to Kauai over the holidays in December. We just booked that. And this is all made possible because of our Pottery journey, our Pottery life. So whether you are, I often like to lead with this as well, because that's not everybody's story necessarily. You might just be looking for a way to find new products to help with your pets. You might be looking for something to just help your pets, help your friends' pets. You might be looking for just some extra income, a way to pay for those products. You might be looking for a way to pay an extra utility bill. I've helped people that have kids that are starting in college. They'd like to a way to help their children out as they're away to college. Or you might have a new driver and your insurance just went up the roof. That's something that we all can do. So no matter what, if you're looking for a way to have some new products introduced to you, or you're looking for a substantial income, we've got room for you. So let's talk a little bit more about how that's possible. So I love this slide because it demonstrates here that the numbers are in your favor. You're here because someone invited you, right? And there are, as you can see, many industries out there available. So why pottery? Why the pet industry? Why would that be a good choice? I'm going to tell you why, because as you can see here in these little bubbles, there's a lot of different industries out there. And I would imagine you know them well, or you've been approached by someone before in the weight, let's say the weight management category, or maybe the skincare category. Those are two that I hear regularly. I was pitched last week on a weight management product, and then skincare. I use many different skincare lines in this space, in the network marketing space. I have a Mary Kay lady. I have a Rodan and Fields lady. I love supporting other network marketers. So I support many people in these industries. So skincare is a $21 billion industry. Dietary supplements and vitamins, that's a $30 billion industry. So again, who do you know that sells products in that category? In the weight management category, who do you know that sells beauty and personal care products? That's a $92 billion industry. Now look at the pet industry, a $99 billion industry. And who do you know that has any sort of products that they're promoting in this industry? Do you know anybody other than the person that invited you here? Because to this day, I've been in it 7 years. The only company I know with somebody personally that's promoting products is within Pottery. I do not know any other company, any person in any other company promoting products, but I can name dozens in each of these others. So you can see what a great ground floor opportunity this is, because my guess is you haven't even heard of Pottery until this very moment. And it all starts with our founder and CEO. This is him. This is Roger Morgan, and this is his story. With almost 2 decades of experience as CEO in the pet industry, our founder, Roger Morgan, experienced firsthand the negative impact of companies compromising quality and putting profits before pets. As a result, he founded Pottery to serve pets and people first by delivering high quality, uncompromising products through relationships based on trust rather than big box stores. When I talk with people that are in the pet industry, they understand this to a T. They recognize that, really it's a bottom line factor when you're supporting, because he, as it says here, has decades of experience in the pet industry and used to sell to Walmart, PetSmart, Petco. And he recognized early on how it was about meeting the bottom line. We need this price dropped. We need this price to come down to match, the demand of other products. And how do you do that? You change quality. So over time, when you're adding a little bit here and changing this formulation over here, in the immediate right then, it doesn't seem to make an impact. But over years, over 20 years, what kind of a difference are we making? That what kind of difference is that having in our quality of the product? So that's why he started this company. He was tired of putting the pets second. He wanted to put them first. And he knew if he created products that worked, they would sell themselves. And so that's how Pottery was born. And it starts with this promise. This is the Pottery promise that our products have, and that Roger, as he designed the company, was adamant that every product met this protocol. So it says here, the Pottery promise: real meat, poultry, or fish is the first ingredient in our pet food. There's no poultry byproducts. There's no corn, no wheat, no soy, no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. Everything's been developed by veterinarians and nutritionists and made here in the US. So that is a company I can get excited about supporting with a promise like that. And it starts with a full line of natural, wholesome, and holistic products, as you can see here. So, Roger's the brainchild behind this. These are some of the products that were formulated by those vets and animal science nutritionists. So here's some of them here. We've got solutions all across the board. That's what we like to say. And we'll get more into that in just a minute. But pet food seasoning, perhaps you've tried that. That's these products. If you can see my cursor, I'm circling around them now. Imagine feeding your pet a little variety every night without creating any diet upset. There's no, you can do it for cats, you can do it for dogs. It can just mix up their mealtime a little bit. Can you imagine having the same thing every single day? So this is a way to just add a little bit of variety to their mealtime. We've got 12 different flavors. You just sprinkle a little bit on and it just makes mealtime fun, but it also has amazing nutrients, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. It's just going to help them live better, happier, healthier lives. So we have the seasonings here. We've got treats. We've got health and wellness products. We've got solution sets. I'll get more into this, what solution sets are in just a second. We have toys. We have cat food. We have dog food. We have potty and training products that help support those new puppies. And we have a waste management line that I truly can't live without. I love our poop bags. Of all things, you would think that would be silly, but I really do love our disposable poop bags. Everything we have is 100% satisfaction guarantee. There's no risk in trying anything. So if you're not satisfied, we'll simply refund your money. It's really that simple. No questions asked. So we want you to have confidence in what you're trying. So here's where we get into the solution sets. So we've got real solutions for real issues. I want you to look over this list. If you're a pet owner, which if you're here, I would imagine you are a pet owner. And I want you to look and see what might look familiar to you for your particular pet, or even your mom's pet, your sister's pet. Bad gas, is that a pet that you've known in the past? I certainly can name them by name, those pets that had bad gas. What about stiff or sore joints, hot spots? That's a really common one that we talk about. Cognitive issues. Do you have an older pet that's declining health-wise? Dry skin, dull coat, fleas and ticks. That's another thing that's a hot topic right now with summer here in full swing. Picky eater, food allergies, aches, occasional discomfort, anxiety. That's another one we see a lot, I should say. But really any digestive issue. That's one of my favorite things when people say, oh, my dog has bad gas or my dog has loose stool. I'm always, I'm not like excited for them, but I'm like, I have a solution. I know I have something that works. And so anything you see here, we have a solution for. I'm confident of it. I've seen it change hundreds of pets' lives because of just changing, making a little tweak, either the diet, changing the food or adding a supplement to support the diet they're currently on. It can be life-changing for these pets. And then for the owner, right? Because then, if the pet's feeling better, the owner is obviously happier too. So solutions, we've got solutions that help these real issues that we're seeing all the time. So you might be thinking, well, okay, this sounds great, but I was invited here to take a look at a business opportunity. How does that work? And so that's what I'm going to talk about now. I'm going to shift gears. We've talked about the company, talked a little bit about the products, and now we'll dive into what does a pet pro do? I'm a pet pro. I've been a pet pro for 7 years. So what do? I talk to people. I talk to people about their pets. So it says here, create success through authentic conversations with pet parents to uncover any issues their pets may be facing. So I do that all the time. Just this week, I was talking with the guy, Doug, and he was telling me all about his pet that has had for 7 years now, digestive issues. And that, again, that's like my favorite thing, right? Because I'm like, I know we can help. So I was talking to him, tell me about your pet. How long has this been happening? Have you always been on the same food? So we just talk through different issues his pet's been experiencing. And then I share solutions. I share the benefits of changing, just like I said, one thing or maybe a couple things, depending on their needs and how severe, changing to one of our products, share the benefits of these high quality products that, again, were developed by veterinarians and PhD in animal science. So we provide solutions. So we talk, we share solutions, and we ask, are you ready to change your pet's life? Are you ready to change your life? Because there's, of course, they have the opportunity to do just what we are doing as well and share this as a business and earn some extra income, or just even earn their products for free. So there's no inventory required, there's no income cap, and no experience necessary. Let me be the first to say that, because when I joined, I had not ever done anything like this in my life before. So if I can do it, certainly anybody can do it, right? And this is something I love to highlight too, because you have residual bills, right? Why not have residual income? Is it the most frustrating thing to get those bills month after month? The electricity bill, that's never going away. The cell phone bill, never going away. So you have those residual bills. Why not build a residual income? And that's a lot of my story as well. My business before Pottery, had nothing to do with sales or sharing. It was me just kind of siloed in my own business, doing my own thing, but it was contract work. So I would do my work, I would get paid, and I'd have to go get another job. I'd get the job, I'd get paid, I'd get another job. So when I took time off, when I had my babies, when I had, just wanting to go on vacation, I didn't get paid for that. Anytime I took off was money I was not earning. And I was tired of that. I wanted something different. And so this is really something that has just been life-changing for us. I've had a baby since I joined Pottery. I have 5. I don't think I mentioned that I have 5 children, and they're all younger. They're all still at home. 16 is my oldest, down to 5 now. But that 5-year-old I had while being in the pottery business. And I saw for the first time in my lifetime, the power of residual income, that while I took maternity leave, I still earned significant paychecks during that time without doing a thing, without making a phone call, without even returning an email. I still made 2 very significant checks, because most of our products are on what we call an easy ship order. These are food, it's consumables, it's things that your pets will be eating on a regular basis, right? So as you promote these products and talk to people and put them on these new products, 85% of our sales company-wide are recurring. They're going again and again and again. And I would even say my percentage is higher than that, because some people don't have them on Easy Ship, but they're ordering them every time they need them. They go in and place the order. So with our compensation plan, you can earn up to 35% commission on those sales. So that means, when you're on vacation, if you have babies, you are earning for every time they place that order, you're earning the sale again and again and again. You don't have to worry about re-enrolling because they're an easy ship customer. So it means you get paid whether you're working, on vacation, or doing what you love most. Now you don't have to let making a living prevent you from making a life. So here's how that works. The power of residual income. We'll illustrate an example here. So if you were to get just one easy ship customer per month, or per week, excuse me. So one $75 customer, somebody ordering $75 or more, if you were to do that once a week, after a year, you would have over $3,900 in monthly residual income or sales, excuse me. I'm getting ahead of myself. So at the end of the year, you'd have 3,900 in sales from that one customer you're enrolling each week. So 52 weeks later, you've enrolled 75 each week. You're now at $3,900 in monthly sales. When you qualify for that 35% commission, you're earning now per month $1,365 a month. What kind of impact could that have? And sorry, you can probably hear my 5-year-old now. She just woke up from a nap. So this is real life, right? Real life. So $1,365. What would you be able to do with that? What kind of impact would that have in your life? I can think of a lot of things I would do with $1,365. But imagine if you wanted to do more, or had the desire to have more, you can. So imagine if you did 5 times that, you enrolled 5 customers per week, or 10 customers per week, or 20, what would that look like for your income? Be pretty remarkable. It would be amazing, right? So, if you want more, you can have more. And here's some testimonials from people just like you. So I'm going to text my husband and say, please, will you keep her quiet because she's being really loud. I'm sorry. Sorry, you guys. She's a sad one. Those naps, those can be really hard. Must be nice to take a nap in the late afternoon, right? So here's testimonials from people just like you. Don't just take our word for it. This is Mike and Kathy Loudermilk. They have a wonderful story. So Kathy worked for over 25 years as a professional to earn a good pension. After working our pottery business for only 3.5 years, our pottery monthly commissions have now exceeded her monthly pension check. How powerful is that? Work for 25 years to earn this much, or work 3.5 to earn the same amount. I would much rather work for 3.5, right? And I know that since this slide, it's been updated, she actually has doubled that. So she is now making even more than her pension check. So what a remarkable story. And here's Joey. I'm sure many of you can relate to her experience. Before pottery, I was overworked, underpaid, and longed for freedom. With pottery, I found my people. I'm praised and rewarded for my efforts. I can relate to that too, because before this, I told you I was just siloed in my own little space doing my own business, and I was a mom, and I felt like that's really what defined me. I didn't really have anything else to that. So my first opportunities to get recognized and be just told like, hey, good job, pat on the back. I thought, wow, this is pretty remarkable. I'd never experienced that up to that point. And then here's Holly. She said, I was blessed that my pottery business could travel with me. It can be done anywhere. So that's another wonderful example that if you're moving around a lot, if we've got a lot of military people that focus on this, because as they bounce around and move, their business can go right with them. It's not limited to the state of where you're at. So here is a fast path to 2000. If you're in this because you're like, I need some income and I need it quickly, then this is for you, because we have a way for you to earn up to 2,000 in bonuses alone. This does not include your monthly commissions check. This is just for the bonuses for hitting certain targets quickly. So how that works is, you as you enroll, then you would hit these first bonuses here. It says senior pet pro director, senior director. Your upline sponsor would help you get these bonuses along the way. And when you do this within your fast start period, which is your enrollment month and the 3 months following. So if you were to enroll today, you would have almost 4 months to complete this entirely. You would get $375 in bonuses. But along the way, of course, you're going to find people that want to do this too, right? And so as you enroll them and help them accomplish their fast start bonuses, you get matching bonuses for each one. So we're just giving an example of 3. You could do this 100 times and get 100 times more. So $375 for each one that you help complete the same thing. So at that point, your new bonus total is now $1,500. And when you're at this, when you've been able to accomplish this, you're at the perfect position to rank to vice president. And vice president comes with a $500 bonus. So that's $2,000 of income, of bonus income, excuse me, not the residual income, not the commissions that we talked about. This is just bonus income that you get for working your pottery business and just really, jump starting in the beginning. Now, of course, this is based on individual performance. We don't make a guarantee, but with hard work and dedication, I know this is possible. I know many who've accomplished it. And so why not you, right? Why not you? So you are one step away from a different life. We like to highlight here what you have in store for you because you're never by yourself. You might be joining you. So it says here, because you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. We provide you with the right tools to get you started. So here's what we support you with. Okay, Pottery will support you with no inventory. We mentioned that earlier, but you don't have to have a store in your house. Everything is shipped directly to the consumer from our warehouse in Texas. So you provide the link where they purchase, everything's taken care of after that. You get your own personal replicated e-commerce website. And that's again, the link, that's what provides the information for folks to buy and to continue to buy off of your website. So that's provided for you. You don't have to run out and get a new website and do all the branding. That's all been done for you. We have an online training to learn skills at your own pace. So this is what we call Pottery University. Pottery University is an amazing resource that, again, at your own pace, you can log in, watch some modules to learn more about our products, to learn more about the sales process, to learn more about how to get paid. How do I get the money in my bank account? I'm ready. I want this. So all of those modules have been done for you that you go at your own pace. But also, most importantly, you get a community of like-minded individuals for support and mentoring. We have this just about every night available to you that as you see, like, I know my aunt would love to do this, or my mom would love to do this, or my sister. We have these are here and ready to support you in growing your business. We have Facebook groups and just a wonderful community of pet lovers, animal lovers, but also business entrepreneurs that are ready to really rock their business, we like to say. So remember, every success story starts with that first step. So what is that step? We encourage you. Well, this is part of the process, is getting an enrollment kit. This is our simple enrollment kit. We want you to get off and get started. Get that website, get the branding, get the tools, the Pottery University, everything you have is available in this simple enrollment kit for $29.99. It's amazing, right? With that, you get the training we talked about. You get 3 months of your website for free. You get your fast start training materials, and you also get some samples. So $29.99, what do you have to lose, right? It's a great place to start if you're on a tight budget. But here's where we really try to steer folks, because this is the best value. It's a basic product pack for dogs, and we also have one for cats. So they look very similar. I'll go over the differences quickly, but here's the basic product pack for dogs. You see, you get everything here, those same training materials, the same website for free for up to 3 months, fast start training, the samples, you get a pottery car decal. But look at these other fun things you get. You get 3 bags of treats, you get 3 of those seasonings that I mentioned, and you get what we call our core 5 or our Fab 5. These are the most popular products that we promote and see the most issues with pet owners. So joint support, allergies, digestive health, the chillax, that it's an anxiety chew for pets with anxiety, and our salmon and pollock oil that helps with any sort of skin issue. It helps with a lot of things, but most commonly we see that helping the skin and coat become shinier, healthier, hot spots, less shedding, things like that are what you'll see with that. So you get those core 5 and really just helps you, sets you up for success. Here's the one for cats. The difference with this one is the joint support is specifically for cats. And then we've got 2 cat treats, but everything else can be used for dogs or for cats. And in this one that I showed you, everything can be used for cats and dogs except for the joint support. That is dog specific. So that's the difference between these 2 kits. But $175.99, you're getting a $363.83 value. And for this month only, while supplies last, so it's kind of like an urgent, do this as fast as you can if you're considering it, you actually get 12 of our seasonings and we call it a dinner spinner. You get that for free as part of the enrollment if you get this kit or the next kit I'm going to show you. So you're getting even more. You're getting like a $600 value for $175.99. I mean, that's unheard of, right? So you get all of the seasonings plus everything you see here. To me, it's a no-brainer. Here's one that I, again, if there's a way to swing it, this is the one I would do. It's $2.99, and you get those same 12 seasonings I mentioned and a cute little spinner that keeps them all organized and a fun, almost like a little spice rack. That's actually exactly what it looks like, is a spice rack. But you get this for $2.99 plus those. So it's really, we're talking like this one's, let's see, retail, it's like $800. 850 value, somewhere around there, for $2.99. And you're getting some cat items, you're getting some dog items, but you're getting the poop bags that I mentioned that I love. You're getting our urine eliminator and oxy shot that are both waste management products. So if you have pets that have accidents, that have potty accidents, this is the one for you. You will be so glad you did it. It also comes with hairball support for the kitties, flea and tick spray, skin supports to help with those hot spots, ear wash and dry. So if you have a pet or no pets prone to ear issues, this is the kit for you. Much better value. You're getting just about one of everything that we have in addition to those 12 seasonings. So really, really great value. I highly recommend it if you can. This is the kit that I got at the time. It was even more. It was 450 at the time. Is that right? I've forgotten. It's been 7 years, but it was a lot more. And and I forgot to mention, you get a free coupon for a bag of food, whether it's cat food or dog food. As soon as you enroll, you're sent a coupon to get a free bag of food. So seriously, what a deal. So that even pushes it up even more. I need to do the math so I know exactly what this will offer. So I highly, highly encourage you to get with the person that invited you here today and make a decision. Decide, are you ready to be a pet pro? Are you ready to jump in, join the business, start making some income, start impacting pets' life, impacting your life? Is that where you want to be? Or do you want to try some products? You're like, I'm not ready for that yet, but I would love to try some products for this, this, and this. Great, get with the pet pro and talk to them about that. Or perhaps you know someone that this might be a good fit for. Maybe your pet doesn't need these. Maybe you're not ready to jump in the business, but maybe you know someone that this would be a good fit for. Connect your pet pro to that person, because we are all about changing pets' lives. Our vision is to create a world filled with unconditional love where pets and their people thrive. That is what we're all about. We are focused on that mission. That's our founder's mission, and we've all adopted it as well. So I highly encourage you to get with that pet pro, envision a life that you love. If I wouldn't have made that decision seven years ago, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here talking with you. My life would have been very much the same as it was 7 years ago. We would be living happy and comfortable, but not nearly the experiences that we've been able to experience, and the travel, the impact we've had in our own personal development as well. I'm a totally different person now versus 7 years ago. I've just grown a lot and just had it's just been a wonderful journey. That's all I can really say. So appreciate you being here tonight. I'm going to look and see if we have questions. Let's see. Oh, good. Yes. See, Adrienne, joining Pottery was the best decision I made for myself, my pets, my family. Blessed to be part of such an amazing family of animal lovers. Thank you, Adrienne. Reading through, there's lots of comments here. And I know some of you, I don't think we can see all of them. So love Pottery. It's been a blessing for all of us. Yes, I agree. Oh, that's a great thing you put in here, Elka. And I see that everybody can see this comment. You didn't even have pets when you joined. That's not a requirement. You don't have to have pets. So the impact that you can have can be to many. And Elka's been had a tremendous impact on the business. She joined shortly after I did. So she's been here about 7 years. So, okay, perfect. Does Pottery have a puppy formula? Great question. So we do, we don't call it like puppy formula on our website, but we have products that are ideal for puppies for all stages really. But we have products with, high protein, high fat. In fact, I was just helping a customer before here talking about some of ours. So yes, we do have a puppy food that is ideal for puppies, but also other stages as well. So, yes. And so I would imagine if you got with the pet pro that invited you, she would know exactly which one would be ideal for those puppies. There's a few I usually recommend to different puppy buyers when I'm talking with people. There's a couple options to choose from. So it just depends on what protein source you'd prefer for your puppies. So yes, great question. Any other questions? Feel free to put them in here. I think I didn't see any in the Q&A. Yeah, I don't see any here. So yeah, any other questions that I can answer? I'd be happy to. Okay, I think that is it. Trying to scroll through the chats here. I don't usually do that, so sorry, I'm kind of sidetracked. This is a little bit different, but yes, okay, so I think that's it. I think those are all the questions that I see here, but it's just so grateful that you guys came here tonight. Again, just get with the pet pro that invited you. I hope that we'll be welcoming you to the Pottery family soon. So take care, everybody, and enjoy your evening. We'll talk to you another time. See ya. Bye.